Hi everyone, my name is ILA MONICAL. I'm your Miss Randolph County's Teen 2024, and today's episode of You Know Them, Not Their Story will feature Miss Randolph County 2024, Ashley Leonard. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. All right, let's dive into this. Tell me a little bit about your CSI.
So my community service initiative is called Love Doesn't Hurt. I have a domestic violence education podcast, and the goal with Love Doesn't Hurt is just to create a community of survivors that can support one another, but also a greater community where we can educate everyone and be supportive of survivors so they can not only survive, but thrive.
Mhm. So, since this is called You Know Them, Not Their Story, what is your story?
So I am a childhood survivor of domestic violence, and growing up in a home with domestic violence was not the healthiest situation for me. So I had things like dance where I went to escape, but then through dance, I looked at my body in the mirror and compared myself to everyone else. And through that, I was like, my body's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit wider, it's a little bit different. And I did not like that. So I struggled with an undiagnosed eating disorder for a lot of middle and high school. And through that, I had some nutrition education experiences. So that's what I'm doing now in school. Hoping to go to grad school and become a registered dietitian, but also I found the teen organization. The Miss America's Teen organization helped me to be my own person and kind of be me and love me for who I am and my individual qualities, and be the best version of myself.
So, why do you think these things happen to teens today?
Yeah, I think that as a society, we have this ideal body type where we have to be thin, but not too thin, but we want to be healthy. The Barbie movie captured this perfectly, with America Ferrera's speech, and just the struggle of what it is to be a woman in today's society. And I think Miss America kind of takes that and flips it on its head, and Miss American can be anything. Miss America can be a nuclear engineer or a dancer or a singer, or a viola player like myself.
Mm,
And Miss American can look like anything. And so it just kind of shows the um, evolution of society and the improvements we can make in being the most inclusive place we can be.
That's what my CSI and I think a lot of people's is all about inclusivity, being yourself, learning that, I mean, you're the only person that you know how to be. So there's really no reason in comparing yourself or trying to fit social norms. That's one of the reasons I had to drop out of my old school was because I didn't fit in. I didn't feel like I should hang out with the friends that I hung out with, and that ultimately kind of ended very abruptly. And I always regret not saying, "Hey, I do you like me? Do you guys know why I'm here, why I'm talking to you guys, why I want to be friends with you?" And I wish that someone had kind of seen what I had gone through. But with my CSI, with that Instagram account, people have free range to go through all my posts, seeing what I've been through and what I've accomplished and how I'm maturing and growing. And I'm very proud of that.
Yeah, and I think it's important to just show that you can go through a lot of different things, like the bullying that you experienced, the childhood domestic violence that I've experienced, and that you can come out on the other side of it and be whoever you want to be. No one is perfect, no one's experiences are perfect, but you can come out on the other side of it and be a better person because of it.
Absolutely. So how have you made a difference?
Yeah, so I have always had a heart for service. It's something that was instilled in me from a very young age. As a teen competitor, though I never won, I had my platform called the School Pantry Project, where I was able to gather food items, school supplies for my peers in my area and establish school pantries where they wouldn't be able to go hungry. So taking my kind of passion for nutrition and putting it into that. But now with Love Doesn't Hurt, I have taken back the narrative of my own life and my own story and am now educating our community on domestic violence. And my podcast actually has over 750 listeners from 27 different countries. And it's almost 2 years old. So we are doing really well with Love Doesn't Hurt. So be sure to go check that out, everybody, and learn a little bit more about domestic violence. And as Miss Randolph County, I am working on partnering with the Randolph County Family Crisis Center, and doing some community education events with them. But I'm also a domestic violence community educator with the Compass Center here in Chapel Hill. So lots of community education on my part.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy for you. You said over 700?
I think it's over 750 right now, yeah.
Oh my goodness. And you said 27 countries? 27 different
Yeah.
countries.
Yeah. It's super cool.
Girl. That's
Yeah.
that makes my heart so happy for you. I'll link that below. So if anyone
Oh,
wants to check that out.
go check that out
Um,
below.
so who or what has inspired you to compete in the Miss America system?
Yeah, so someone that I knew growing up competed for Miss North Carolina. She was in my church with me, and I got to go to her wardrobe showings, and it was all super cool. I was so starstruck. And I kind of took that with me as I was growing up. And then I think sophomore year of high school, I did my first teen competition. And, when that pageant bug bites, it bites really hard and it doesn't let you go. So ever since then, I've just kept competing and kept going. I competed like 5 times as a teen, and then as my sixth Miss competition was crowned Miss Randolph County. So I'm just so excited for our year of service together, and to be able to promote both of our podcasts this
I
year.
know this makes me so excited for our year, and I'm so happy that like the Lord was like, those two.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm just
most perfect pairing with the two of
I
us,
know
honestly.
we have such like a good connection and chemistry that it's oh my gosh, they're gonna be sick of us. But
Yes,
we're just gonna always be together, always making jokes, and yeah, we're gonna have so much
always
fun.
eating food.
Always eating food and talking about Taylor Swift.
Yes.
Always. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for coming on, and congratulations, only 2 weeks.
I know. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited for our year together, and congratulations to you, my beautiful teen. I love you so much.
I love you. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'll see you later.
All right.
Bye.